we are going to be making a family recipe that I haven't shared with anyone. I'm going to be making a one-pan dish that's going to have sausage, bok choy, cabbage, sun-dried tomatoes, and regular tomatoes in it, and it's going to be delicious. This is a recipe my husband actually came up with when he was trying to do low carb, and it's just become a family favorite over the years. So let's make dinner. We're going to start with our skillet, and we're going to turn this on to medium heat. I bought 6 links when I went to the grocery store, and it came to about a little under 2 pounds. So that's how much you'll need for this recipe. And I know my pan is going to be ready because when I spritz it with water, see how it sizzles? Just going to put those right in. We want to just leave this to cook on this side and get really nice and crispy. So do your best not to flip it for at least, I would say, 5 minutes or so. And then we'll check back and flip them onto a different side. While our sausage is cooking up, I'm going to take a small onion and dice it up. I'm going to try and see how our sausage is looking. And you can see, look at that browning. That is what you want. That's going to be such great flavor. Spend about another 3 minutes with our sausage, and it looks like it has been a nice brown on that side. So what I'm going to try to do, which is so annoying to do, but I want all sides to be charred, is try to stand them up. I've got about 3 cloves of garlic. I really like garlic, that's why I'm putting so much in, but this recipe is very much like you can just kind of eyeball it and put in whatever you would like. So, like I showed you guys in my first video, I'm just using this garlic peeler to get all the outside off. In a separate bowl from our onions, because if you put it in the same time as the onions, the garlic will actually burn because the pieces are so small. So I'm putting it in separately. Checking back in on our sausage. It's looking good. We gotta move these. They're starting to maybe burn a little, so you just want to be careful, but we're not bad yet. What I'm going to do is actually just turn this off for a second, and I'm going to pull all these out and cut them into discs. I'm going to use my tongs to hold it, and I'm just going to cut this into discs. You can do any thickness, not a big deal. Just this makes sure that it's cooked through, as well as I want to get a char on the inside here too. I have some bok choy here that we're going to cut up, along with some cabbage. I'm probably not going to use this whole cabbage. Maybe I'll use about half of it. What I like to do is pull off each individual leaf, because sometimes, like you can see, there's dirt that's in there, and we want to make sure we really clean these very well. I did get the organic, but it's still not really fun to eat dirt. So we're just gonna, by pulling off each layer, you're gonna make sure you can really get in there and clean. give our cabbage a nice little wash, although I am actually going to take off the top 2 layers. You'll notice with the bok choy, you have the leafy end up here and the stem down here. And what I want to do is take all the leafy parts and put that onto one plate and then the stem ends onto another, so I can add them separately, because the stem ends are going to need to cook a little bit longer than the leafy ends. Over on our plate we have all of the stems that I just cut into pieces about this big. What I like to do with the leaves is kind of bundle them all up and then cut down the center. And then just cut it like this. Alright, so now we are on to our cabbage. The first thing I want to do is cut off this end here. So we'll cut that off, and then since it's flat, it'll be easy just to cut this right in half. Got 2 halves of cabbage, and what you want to do is cut out this core. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little triangle here of the core. We want to get that out because you don't want to eat that. This one's pretty small. Notice the core is out. Do it into sections like this, and then cut it into pieces. This is what our finished sausage looks like. It looks really well cooked, and I'm just gonna take all the sausage and put it onto a plate so we can just keep it to the side. I'm going to try to use the tongs to take it out because I want the juices from the sausage to stay in the pan, because we're going to cook up our bok choy and cabbage and onions and garlic that we just minced into this, so I don't want the juices out of it. Now our last thing that we're going to prep is going to be our tomatoes and some sun-dried tomatoes. We've let our pan heat up a little bit. I just put it on medium heat, and we're going to add in our onions. Put all the garlic right in there. Get the garlic incorporated. I'm going to take our bok choy stems that we had separated out, and I'm going to put those right in as well. So get that all mixed in. Been about 3 minutes or so, and I'm just trying to mix this all up and wilt down the leaves. Continue cooking with the lid on for another couple minutes. So everything's nice and cooked, and then we're gonna stick in our sausage. We're gonna also stick in just our sun-dried tomatoes. Incorporate all of your tomatoes and sausage. This dish is actually complete, so I'm gonna turn off my heat, and now is actually the time that we're gonna put in our tomatoes. I don't really want to cook the tomatoes, which is why I waited until the end to put it in, but you're kind of just gonna mix it all around. They can get warm, you just don't really need to cook them. Now we are going to take our first bites. video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any ideas of future videos that I should make, please leave it in the comments below. See you later!